So narcissistic verbal and, psychological torment, well, those are often just mere whispers in the wind to most people. And trying to understand it can almost be like, to someone else, be like trying to catch smoke with your bare hand. As soon as you reach out for it, it disappears. And these forms of narcissistic abuse are often overlooked. And too many people just mislabel it. And it can feel like to the victim to be victim blaming. And society at times just basically turns a blind eye. There's just so much chaos there. There's so much misunderstanding. It's just like both of you must be nuts. And the narcissist seems to be the calmer of the two post-narcissism. So we might as well listen to the calmer one. That's wrong. Because the horror that the victims are experiencing is real. And to the victim, the loneliness that they feel, not being understood, but trying to explain narcissism to people that just don't understand it. And nobody believes. And, if you actually look at what a monumental task it is to exit these relationships, it makes complete sense for why these relationships are so hard to get out of. Now, I want to talk about how narcissists, exploit disbelief. And it's almost like they have a PhD in, manipulation with a minor in, societal deception. Narcissists feed on skepticism of others, using it as a shield just to basically to hide behind. Narcissists are just such masters of gaslighting. They make you doubt your own reality. So you can imagine the people around you are starting to doubt their reality and your reality in the process. Getting people to understand it is like asking them, hey, can you help me clean this porta potty over there? And they'll be like, oh yeah, sorry, I got that thing. I can't make it, that thing I meant to tell you. And narcissistic, gaslighting is such a manipulative dance. It reminds me of, that Jamiroquai video, Virtual Insanity, where he's just kind of dancing around and the walls are shifting everywhere that he's going. Well, that's what it feels like for the victim. It's a constant struggle to understand where the walls are moving, what direction they're going to go. All while you're trying to just basically just stay on your feet and just keep moving, desperately trying not to lose your footing. When no one else can see the reality that you're in, that false reality, that warped dimension that was just created and spun out of thin air. And these manipulative tactics that narcissistic abusers use, yeah, well, you know what that feels like? It feels like you're playing this never-ending game of chess, and yet you're always the pawn. Narcissists create, insecurities and doubts within your head and create fears that gnaw at your self-esteem. And they're like a relentless swarm of mosquitoes that just keep biting and biting, and little tiny pricks here and there, here and there, here and there. So you're just covered in them. And your system is sensitive and swollen.